Have you ever wondered why two people can invest the same 10 million naira in real estate, yet 5 years later, one has double or triple their money, while the other barely breaks even? The difference isn't luck, yes, it is not even the location alone. It is choosing the right investment strategy. One investor buy a plot inside a fully serviced gated estate, and then another buy multiple plots of raw land in a developing area. Both are investing in land, but they are playing completely different games. So, which one is actually the smarter investment? Today, I'm going to break down the truth behind the gated estate versus raw land. I will explain advantage and disadvantage of both and give you the same decision making framework professional consultants use to guide their investors. So by the end of this video, you will know exactly which options fit your financial goals. So let us get into this video. Before comparing the two, let's also understand what a gated estate really offers. A gated estate isn't just about buying land. You are buying an environment, you are paying for planning, you are also paying for infrastructures, and you are paying for convenience. So most quality estates already have features like internal road network, drainage systems, securities, control access, and even electricity provisions, and also recreational areas, then estate management. So these features immediately increase attractiveness of the property. Now, let us imagine you are an investor living in abroad. Would you rather worry about community disputes and unauthorized development, or own a land inside an organized estate that is professionally managed? For many people, the answer is very obvious, and another major advantage is liquidity. Because gated estates are organized and attractive to buyers, they are often easier to resell. Banks, developers, families, and even mortgage buyers usually prefer properties with fewer uncertainties. But here is something many marketers won't tell you: convenience has a price. Since the developer has already invested heavily in infrastructure, then you are entering the market at a higher price. So, which means your acquisition is often more stable rather than explosive. So, let us think of it this way: a gated estate is like investing in a blue chip company, low risk, steady growth, greater peace of mind. So, which means if your priority is protecting your capital while enjoying consistent appreciation, a quality gated estate can be an excellent choice. Now, let us talk about raw land. This is where many experienced investors create significant wealth. Raw land usually has a little or no infrastructure. Sometimes it is even a farmland. Sometimes it is undeveloped community land, and sometimes it is even simply land sitting quietly along the path of future development. So, what is the biggest advantage? Entry price. Instead of buying one plot in a developed estate, you might be able to even buy two, three, or even more plots of raw land in an emerging location. Now, imagine government infrastructure arrive: expressway, a university, a seaport, and an industrial hub, a major housing project. This will make land value increase dramatically over time. That is why experienced investors constantly study development patterns instead of today's appearance. But here is another reality: raw land demands responsibility. You must verify the ownership, confirm the title, understand any government acquisition issues, and also investigate community history. You need to know the future plans, and in some cases, you need to monitor the property regularly. One mistake during the due diligence can become a very expensive lesson. High potential always come with high responsibility. So which means raw land isn't bad. It simply requires more knowledge, patience, and proper guidance. So let me show you the framework I use when advising my clients. So instead of asking which investment is better, raw land or gated land, ask these three questions. Question one: how involved do you want to be? If you are extremely busy, living abroad or running multiple business, maybe you simply don't have time to monitor land. A professionally managed gated estate may suit you better. If you enjoy researching opportunities, visiting sites, tracking development, raw land could fit your investment style. So question two: what is your primary objective? Is it your goal protecting wealth, building a future home, generating rental opportunities later, or maximizing long-term appreciation? Different goals require different strategies. There is no universal answer, only the answer that matches your financial budget. Question three: how long is your investment horizon? This question is always often ignored. If you need your money within 1 or 2 years, Roland may not be the best ideal. Real estate reward patience. So many of the biggest gain happen over several years of infrastructure develops. If you can wait, you give your investment more rooms to grow. Professional investors don't just buy land, they buy time. So now, before we wrap up, let me quickly share four mistakes I see repeatedly. Number one, buying because everyone else is buying. Popularity is not an investment strategy. Number two, focusing only on today's price instead of future development. This means cheap land doesn't always mean profitable. Number three, skipping document verification because someone recommended the seller. Always verify independently. Number four, investing without clear goal. Every land purchase should answer one question: what is this property supposed to achieve for me? If you can't answer that, don't rush into buying land. So, which one should you choose? A gated estate or a raw land? The answer depends on your goal, your risk tolerance, your timeline, and your lifestyle. The smartest investors don't follow trends, they follow strategy. If you would like personalized guidance, leave your budget, your preferred location, and your investment goal in the comment below. I will do my best to point you to the right direction. My name is Ahmed Idowu, the real estate monarch, your trusted real estate consultant from Premium Monarch Global Properties. If this video has helped you think differently about real estate investment in Nigeria, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and share it with someone planning to buy land this year. And don't miss the next episode where I will review my Lagos growth map for 2026 and the locations I'm watching closely based on infrastructure and long-term investment potential. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.